Kyree Walker is officially back and just showed this insane dunk on Instagram. And Emoni Bates just shocked his fans and has a lot coming up for him. So we're going to break it down. Now, first and foremost, Kyree Walker needs no introduction. This dude was one of the best players, man, really in middle school and high school basketball. And middle school is where he really got his name when he actually threw the ball in game. He threw the ball off the backboard, got it back, and postered the other player on the team. And man, after that, people started really taking this dude seriously, and he was one of the best middle school players that I've ever seen. Man, his IQ, the way he moved on the court, it was just unmatched compared to everyone else at that level. Now, as Kyree Walker got to high school, man, things changed a little bit. Although he was ranked one of the top players in the country, and he stood out from a lot of other players. Man, he was a top high school prospect. He was the freshman of the year for 2017 and was for sure an NBA prospect and had offers from all the top programs. We're talking about all the top programs: Arizona, Arizona State, Arkansas. And he really had a ton of options where to go. He could have gone to any school he really wanted to. But of course, as many of you guys know by now, he ended up not going that route and instead going to Chameleon BX, which is a training facility where you can prepare for the 2021 NBA draft. Now, a lot of people have been wondering, where is Kyree exactly? Now, of course, he is training at that facility, but he just showed this insane dunk on Instagram. Now, take a look at this. Kyree's athleticism is out of this world. And man, I would say do not sleep on Kyree. This is one of these dudes who, of course, his name is under the radar just a tad bit right now because he's not in front of a lot of different coaches. He's really training and preparing for the draft. But man, once he actually gets playing and starts showing what he's made of and is competing with a lot of these guys, if he gets in the spotlight, man, he is going to dominate. He's one of these guys that I know is a great player and is going to show it for sure. His athleticism and really what he was doing in the past, man, although we haven't seen him in a while, I think he's only increased his skills and is going to show why he is one of the best players in the country, no doubt. Now, a lot of people are even questioning this move as to why he went to this training facility instead of college. And he actually explained it prior in a recent interview where he said that the reason was because he didn't know if colleges were actually going to even play or not. And instead of going to college that may or may not play with everything going on, he just decided to go to this training facility where he can prepare for his ultimate goal, which was not to go to college, but to actually go and play in the NBA. And man, I don't blame him. If you're not sure if these schools are even going to play, man, that's the best route. Take a safe option, go to this training facility. And these coaches have actually had lots of experience. One of these guys even trained Gilbert Arenas before. And if Kyree is getting the same type of training Gilbert Arenas was, man, I would not worry about it at all. A lot of people really confuse playing games and being in the spotlight with improving and working on your game. Just because you're playing games, and a lot of these college guys, of course, it matters that you have visibility and that people can see you so that it can affect your draft stock. But man, your skill also matters as well. And when Kyree gets the opportunity to hop on the court and show what he's made of, man, I know there is no doubt he's going to take that opportunity and shine. Now, even if you look at Kyree's build, he is 6'4", 200 pounds. And man, that is a pretty solid build. For a small forward or even a guard in the NBA, I think he could do with that build. And man, I think he is one of these players who's going to show the real reason that, as of right now, personally, I think he's underrated. But he is going to come up off of the radar, and you guys are going to see what he is made of. Now, I want you guys to let me know what you think about Kyree in the comments down below. Is he overrated? Is he really that good? Or am I just pushing him way too hard and he's not that good of a player? A lot of you guys even clowned him because people are saying he was in high school for so many years. And I'm not going to lie, man. It seemed like he was there for a long time. But at the end of the day, his goal is to get to the NBA and make a lasting impression in the NBA. And I think he's going to get there. Let me know what you think. If you agree with me or disagree, let me know. Now, Emoni Bates has a long week ahead of him. Of course, he is playing some very good players in this upcoming week. Man, of course, Mikey Williams is who everyone wants to see him play against. These are two of the top prospects in the country, and Emoni needs no introduction. Top player in his class and really one of the best players, if not the best in high school basketball. He was the Gatorade Player of the Year as a sophomore, which is unheard of, and was even on Sports Illustrated. So you know this guy is a household name, and he's even getting compared to players such as LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and that shows you how good of a player he is. Now, I think one thing about Emoni Bates, and he just posted this on Instagram, which is very surprising. Now, he said, if I ain't hooping, I'm talking to the mic. Now, of course, who knew Emoni Bates actually likes making music as well? So he's clearly a multi-talented athlete and can do a lot of different things. Now, I've never heard any of his music, but if you guys know any of it, let me know in the comments down below. But of course, I think one thing that goes unnoticed about Emoni Bates is what really drives him. Emoni, definitely a lot of people see all these accolades, Gatorade Player of the Year, how good of a player he is, how many points he's averaging, but they don't look at what is really going on in his life and what could fuel him. Now, Emoni Bates had some really sad things happen to him in the past. Now, two things that he's actually shown public about on his Instagram were, one, his grandmother and brother actually passed away not too long ago. And I think these things are really fueling Emoni every time he steps on the court. He's really one of these guys who gets after every time and plays with a lot of aggression and shows why he's the best player in high school basketball. When people have such tragic things happen to them in their life, a lot of times they take that aggression and put it on the court. And clearly Emoni is doing that because, man, he's probably one of the best players, if not the best player in high school basketball. I'm just going to say it right now. But him and Mikey Williams are going to go head to head. And I have to be honest, like I keep saying, I think Emoni Bates' team is going to win. And if they don't win, that's fine. I could be wrong. But I think Emoni Bates is going to go off in this game because this gives him a chance to prove himself. Emoni Bates is one of these guys who is not afraid of a competition and will go up against anyone. Now, these are two great teams. You have Lake Norman Christian, you have Mikey Williams, Trey Green, Joyful Hawkins, and a lot of these guys are great players. And of course, they're going to have some college offers, but Emoni is one of these guys who I think is dominant, and there's no one that could really guard him. Being that height, that tall, he could dribble the ball, he could shoot. Man, who is really guarding that on Lake Norman Christian? I don't see it. But you guys let me know if I'm hyping up Emoni too much for this game. Now, of course, like I said previously, he was dealing with an injury, so hopefully he does end up playing. But man, it is going to be a fire game to watch. And also, how do you think Emoni Bates is going to show out in college basketball? That is the next step for him. Of course, he is committed to Michigan as of right now, and that's going to be a great place for him to show off his skills and show what he's made of. No doubt, I think his game will transition to the college level very well. Being that he's playing like a guard at his height, man, and especially he can shoot the ball and take it to the rack with ease, I think that transition is going to be very good for him. And if he can show out on that college level at Michigan State what he's made of, man, I see no reason why he can't get to the NBA. Now, who knows if the rule for these guys to go straight from high school to the NBA will still be blocked, or they'll be able to go. And man, maybe Emoni could reclass and try to take advantage of that. But as of right now, it seems like he is doing the more traditional route and will try to go straight from college to the NBA. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Now, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about Kyree Walker? Am I overhyping Kyree Walker? Is he just washed, or is he still an excellent player? And what do you think about this Emoni Bates-Mikey Williams matchup? Who do you think is going to win the game? And how do you think Emoni Bates is going to do in the college level? And do you think he's going to be a one and done at Michigan State? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications to get a new notification every time I upload a new video. So I'll let you know.